To begin, could you state your name and then briefly explain the situation or problem that led you to seek legal help?
Okay, my name is Donald Grant, and we had a situation in Harlem whereas we were being forced to move or evicted, for lack of a better word, and we were offered, well, of course, some sort of compensation by Kimco and their representatives that was not sufficient,
right.
And certainly felt that the way to go was through legal arbitration.
Okay, so how did you meet Adam Leitman Bailey, PC? How did you come to find us?
Well, we found Adam was brought to the group through Victor Lawson.
Okay.
Yeah, he came and he sourced Adam, who came recommended from another attorney. I recommended that. And Adam then came to meet with us at the Harlem office, and we all decided to go with Adam upon the first meeting, if I may say.
Okay, well, upon the first meeting, what were your impressions? Initial impressions of him or of the firm?
Well, Adam seemed confident and certainly capable enough of getting the job done. He, I like the fact that Adam got a clear understanding very fast as to what the matter and the situation is at hand.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just to, plan the strategy and how best to, get to the end result. But certainly, Adam was very qualified and ready to take on the fight.
Okay. Was there anything notable about Adam's strategy? Something that you remembered, something that you thought was really integral to the success of the case?
Oh, well, most definitely. Adam, his persistence and determination certainly didn't stop. The organization certainly was well intact. The method of approach. We had a rally. I don't know if you were you were there. No,
I
you weren't
there,
but
I'm
you know of the
aware
rally. Yes, we certainly tried to get all the integral parts together to put the best possible, whole package forward. So his organization skills, communication skills, certainly interpersonal skills came into being to make the matter work together for good. Yeah.
Did you end up having to go to court?
Oh yes, we did go to court.
Okay, what happened in court? Anything specific you remember?
Well, I was only available one time. I was out of the country for the other. However, he seemed to be very comfortable in court as well. Approached the judge. Or what specifically I liked is the fact that we were able to go into the judge's chamber and speak to the judge privately off the record, So evidently the case was brought to the judge's concern in a matter that it was heartfelt and one felt comfortable to speak, and the judge was actually concerned as to our plea, so that was very good. Very good. Mm-hmm.
Was there a determination? Can you talk a bit about the determination in the case?
Yes, there was certainly determination, and settlement was in fact reached. That was good, could have been better. I mean, you always think of, you can always do better, excellence or nothing else. But the mere fact that, after, a year and long, the fights, back to forth, the up to down, the meetings, it's stressful, let's face the fact, and one in doing business have to move on and, have so many unanswered questions, at one point, you just sort of, you try to weigh the other side out, but certainly you get, one on in the process. And it's good when, the settlement is certainly met. So, yes, would you say half a loaf is better than no loaf at all?
Right.
So certainly you take that half and you plant a seed and you move on. Mm-hmm. So
So ultimately,
That's good.
overall, you were happy with the settlement. Was there anything else that you were really happy with in the end, with having used the firm? Were you satisfied?
Oh yes, no, most definitely satisfied. Adam, well, I guess the adage that good things doesn't come cheap. Certainly, Adam firm is not economical, but you know, you get what you pay for in the world, and you know, this society certainly. It was time and money well spent. But the end result is certainly, you know, want to be reckoned. You know, I mean, you know, the settlement of 1.5 settlement is nothing to sneeze at. So
Right.
I certainly give thanks for that. Yeah, most definitely.
Great, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Nicole.